Hey Taurus, thank you for being here with me today. We're going to be doing your August reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, where we'll be taking a look into the second half of August 2022, see what's going on for you, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, overall see what's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I hope that you're doing well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And with that being said, let's get right into this reading, Taurus, to see what's going on for you. What does Spirit want you to know for the second half of August 2022? Show me clearly what's going on for Taurus in the month of August. We have the owl coming out. Wow. I really love the energy of the owl. Owls are just like, I think they are one of my favorite birds. You know, they're just super cool. I resonate with that. And the buffalo. Oh, fitting. Really fitting. I see that you're overcoming some sort of fear, or with the gazelle at the bottom of the deck, which definitely represents kind of self-sabotage-y energy, where you might be highly critical of yourself about the work that you do, about your appearance, something to do with yourself, like you are highly critical about, and maybe you beat yourself up over it, or you're a perfectionist, you know, you're always trying to get everything exactly perfect, and if not, you're like, fuck it, I'm throwing it away, I'm starting over. You're overcoming that, or you're overcoming some sort of fears. The gazelle definitely represents being a little restless, or maybe a lot. Maybe you've been experiencing a lot of anxiety, lots of stresses and fears about the future. But I love that the owl and the buffaloes come out really representing your willpower, really representing your strength, and that you are able to achieve anything that you set your mind to, anything that you believe in, Taurus. You just have to believe in yourself. And instead of being your own worst critic, you really need to be your biggest cheerleader. And I see that's something that you are working through in the second half of August, where you are shining bright, where you are pushing through those fears, those negative beliefs, the negative self-talk, the naysayers, people speaking down on you or being condescending towards you and your abilities, your gifts, right? You're really just not, you're protecting your energy. You're really centering yourself. And I just kind of get the imagery of like a bubble, like a shield that's around you where nothing can enter your space. Like, I really am just picking up on such protection around you, whether you are actively saying affirmations and setting your intentions as you are protecting yourself around maybe certain people, certain environments. Maybe you are being more, how would I describe it? And sorry, there's like distraction in the background, so it threw me off. I had the word and it just left my mind. You're being very like, not specific, not nitpicky, not discreet. Oh my God, like the word isn't coming to me, but you're being selective of who you surround yourself with at this time. Or Spirit's really recommending that you're being selective over who you give your time, your energy, your love, your power, your money to, okay? Something to keep in mind. Let me just see what else needs to come out with my fairy deck, and then we'll pull some tarot messages. But if you've been struggling in any way, whether physically you've been struggling with some challenges, mentally, emotionally, or in other realms of relationship, financially, I do see that you're overcoming it. I also see that there's something to do with a gift or a blessing, or perhaps money coming in. Some sort of good news or good luck, good fortune is headed your way in the second half of August. That's going to help you on your journey, or help further you towards success. What do we have here? Lies of the Shadows, number 44. Sheesh. And wait, what was at the bottom? The gazelle. Okay, and undressing of a salad. So you're juggling a lot. I also am picking up on the energy with Lies of the Shadows. The Lies of the Shadows is kind of like a therapist, a healer, energy worker. This is someone who easily attracts a lot of attention, a lot of energy. Like Taurus, you may be very empathic. You may be very healing. Something to do with your energy. You affect those that are around you in a really good way, where you step into a room and your positivity just outshines all the negative vibes, like, you know. And so people are drawn to your energy because of how healing you are, because of how positive and uplifting and inspiring you are. And so it's a very fine line, because it's very awesome to make a difference, to help people, to inspire others, But it can be very draining when everybody just comes to you with their shit, with their problems, with their issues all the time. And it's really important. The message that's coming through with this card is like boundaries, 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 boundaries. And that's really fitting with what's going on astrologically speaking. We got a lot of transits going on, especially between the fixed signs, and you're one of the fixed signs, Taurus. So, you know, we got a lot of Saturn aspects, which is in Aquarius. Like, and then we're in Leo season, which is square. Like, you know, there's a lot of challenging aspects going on for all of you with Taurus placements, and boundaries is one of the key themes coming up, especially for you. And so you may want to help everybody, you may want to support others, you may want to be there when someone needs help, or when someone needs a shoulder to cry on. You're there, you're their rock, you're an anchor, you're someone who's a reliable, dependable friend, family, lover. And I love that. That's amazing. But you also need to recognize when your energy has been over delivered. Like maybe you've been over giving, over sharing, over helping, over extending time and time and time again. And then you wonder, why am I so exhausted? Why is my energy so depleted? Because you've been giving so much to everybody else but yourself. You need to take care of yourself first. You need to prioritize yourself, your wealth, your health. Oh my God. Rhyming, y'all. Spitting bars over here. But seriously, because your energy, it is so precious, and there's only so much that can go around when you haven't been taking care of yourself, or if your energy level is low. But everybody's constantly expecting you to put out fires and save everyone. Like, you know, it's not your job to save everybody, and you have to save yourself first. If the boat is sinking and there's only one lifesaver or one little dinghy that fits one person, are you going to just give it away to someone who doesn't give a fuck about you, or are you gonna save yourself first? You know, like, I'm kind of picking up on that vibe, to be honest. And then with undressing of a salad represents how you've been juggling a lot, you've been taking on a lot, you've been trying to just keep the balls rolling, you've been just trying to keep everything up in the air and keep everything flowing and going. You're trying to please everybody, you're trying to make sure everyone is on your side, that you're making a difference. And there comes a point where you may drop a ball or two. You may lose your rhythm. You may lose your momentum. You may have a setback, or, you know, you have your own breakdown. You know, you're the therapist friend and you're helping everybody else out. Meanwhile, you're going through your own shit. And then next thing you know, oh my God, you're having a breakdown because you never had a time. You never had a moment just to sit with yourself and deal with your own shit, deal with your own problems, right? So yeah. Now, the good news with undressing of a salad is, like, you can turn things around. Nothing is yet set in stone with current circumstances and with where things are headed, where things are going, how things are playing out. Nothing is set in stone. And if there is anything in your life that's not really working the way that you wanted, or like we go back to these relationships, maybe, you know, again, going back to boundaries, how important boundaries are, so that you're not, what the hell am I hearing? My dog is going crazy upstairs. Sounds like thunder for a second. I was like, geez, okay. Anyways, it's not too late to set boundaries now, because we need boundaries in our relationships. Otherwise, then they can go real downhill. They can become very draining, very toxic, and boundaries are what save relationships. So basically, it's like, if there are any issues or little cracks in these connections, in these relationships, this is just an example. You can apply this to anything else. The good news is that you can turn things around. You still have time to make adjustments. You still have time to make changes. It's all about learning, growing pains, growing curves that you're just going through, Taurus. But you're doing the best that you can. And yeah, Spirit just wants you to be aware of these things, that you might even just be taking on way too much. And it's a lot. It's overwhelming at times. And you're really needing to get grounded. You're really needing to also get present, be here now in the moment. And yeah, let me see what else needs to come out for you, Taurus. I'm going to pull some tarot messages now for Taurus. Summer Magic Venus. What does Taurus need to know for the second half of July? Oh, July? Bitch, what? We're in August. July. So maybe this is something that's been happening since July. Maybe this is, oh, wow, did not mean to do that. Maybe this is like I don't remember readings that I do, you guys. Once I post them, it's gone, out of sight, out of mind. I don't remember shit. Maybe this is a message that I was saying back in July to you guys. Honestly, don't remember, but who knows? Anyways, tell me about. Okay, what do we have here? Interrupting me. 10 of Cups coming out reversed. And the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, see, it's just like, shit's been intense. You've been dealing with a lot of emotional problems. And it's been overwhelming. And it's been stressful. And it's just been a lot. And it's been on your mind a lot. Oh my god, these cards. Is this deck upside down? Nope. But we have the Page of Pentacles reverse and the King of Cups reverse. You know what I'm feeling from this? What I heard, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I feel like you're retracting your energy, Taurus. I feel like by you kind of withdrawing certain connections that you might be noticing are unrequited or one-sided, right? And so you are pulling back your energy. You're not giving so much. Like, I do feel here with the King of Cups reverse, there is definitely the sense that you are feeling more sensitive to others, sensitive in general, emotionally wise, feeling a little bit moodier than usual. You might be noticing your mood swings are just all over the map, and you know, you're just not in the best of moods, and you need some time alone. You need some solo dolo time. You need just a break, okay? Because you got a lot of emotions coming up, a lot of emotions that you need to deal with and process, and like, I'm just picking up like you have your own shit to deal with. And everybody's knocking on your door, calling you up, emailing, texting you, Taurus, I need you, Taurus, I need you. But it's like, yo, like, I am not a superhero. I have to save myself first, you know? And I kind of am picking up on that vibe. Like, maybe you're dealing with family that are, like, you know, family members or people that you live with or people that are really close, near and dear to you. And with circumstances that are going on, it's pretty draining. It's exhausting. Maybe you're dealing with drama. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of gossip, or maybe there's someone who's really struggling. Like I said, it's a lot. It's intense, and you just need a break. You just want to, it's like you just want to cry. You just want to run away. You just want to disappear for even just a day, a moment. Like, you just need some space. Because it's like everyone just sees you as like the rescuer, the superhero. And it's just like even the buffalo, it's like the storm has come, but Taurus is here to save the day. Because Taurus isn't afraid, because Taurus always has a solution, right? Taurus always carries the key. Taurus always has so much wisdom and advice and always, like, you know. And that's not a bad thing. That's amazing. I respect that. I love that. There's not many people like that in the world. But look at here. Yeah, King of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands reversed. It's like, this is you, Taurus. And this is Taurus energy, the zodiac of Taurus. It's like, you are a provider. You are loyal. You are stable. You are committed. You want to provide for those that you love. You have so much to give to the world and so much to offer. But with this Knight of Wands reverse, I feel like you're dealing with people who are very inconsistent of the effort that they invest into you, right? You're someone who's there. You're in it for the long haul. When someone needs you, you are there. If someone called you up and they're like, yo, Taurus, I accidentally killed someone, you'd be like, okay, let me hide the body. Like, you know, I'm just fucking playing. But, you know, you're ride or die, and you're dealing with some people in your life that are very inconsistent and very, like, the energy is not reciprocated here. Why do I keep saying king? This is not a king. This is a knight. Knight of Wands reverse is someone who's, or many people that are very in and out, non-committal, very flaky. The complete opposite, which is so strange because, you know, they say that you attract what you are, right? So you're showing up here as someone who's reliable, someone who's dependable, someone who's loyal, committed, but yet you're dealing with people around you that are the opposite. So you see, it doesn't add up. Something needs to change. You need to give less. That's the vibe I'm feeling from this Taurus. You need to give less to these people that are takers. They just take. Takers don't know when to stop. They don't know when to stop taking. They just say, oh, it's a buffet, right? It's like, no. This is not a buffet. Like, bitch. I'm just saying. But then there's like a lot of people that you're doing. Look at this, right? The Ten of Cups, this is a whole family, right? We got all these different people, many different ages, shapes, sizes, right? We got a Page of Pentacles, we got a King of Cups, we got a King of Pentacles, we got a Knight of... There's so many people that you're dealing with. And you might be noticing this in a lot of your relationships, like unrequited energy, unrequited love, unrequited effort, and you're realizing, you're becoming aware, like, oh my god, people only come to me when they need something or when it's relevant or convenient to them, and like, you don't like it, and it's a yucky feeling. And so even with that King of Cups reverse representing your emotions, it's just like, you know, there's some sadness here. There might even be a little bit of resentment or anger that you're feeling here. Now, you're not going to be an asshole. You still, even though you may still feel those ways, you may still be like, well, they're my mother, or they're my brother, my sister, my friend, my partner, so I'm gonna be there for them. Like, there's like this unconditional love that you have, but you're also becoming aware, like, this can't keep continuing. Like, you need to make some sort of change or adjustment in your boundaries, or even just like acknowledging this and maybe having a conversation, being like, hey, like, it feels like the energy is not being reciprocated here. I'm always there for you, you're not there for me. Like, something here needs to change, and I think you're realizing that. Otherwise, shit's just not gonna work out. All right, let me put some more cards for Taurus. Yeah. Your heart is a gift and a blessing. You have a huge heart, you have so much love to give and offer, but then the downfall is that if you're not careful, if you're not aware, it can easily be taken advantage of, your kindness. But your kindness is not a weakness. It's just about needing to find the way to use your kindness and not let people walk all over you or take advantage of you and whatever it is that you offer or bring to the table. So what other messages need to come through for Taurus in the month of August? We have the Emperor out here. Again, like, Taurus, you just showing up here, committed, loyal, stable. You're highly respected. People around you, everyone around you is respecting you for what it is that you do. What else we have here? The Sun. Oh, this amazing energy. This amazing energy. Like, you, again, it just goes back to how you're so inspirational. You make a difference. You lighten everybody's day. It's like, imagine weeks and weeks and weeks of just cloud, rain, and for a few days it's cozy, it's nice, but after a while it just gets depressing. And then that first day when the sun comes out and the sky is clear and blue and beautiful, it's just like, it feels refreshing. Like, that is you. You are the sun in a lot of people's lives, if I could speak. And you brighten their day and you make a difference. And you know that, and you're aware of that, and you want to make a difference, and you want to help, and you want to make others feel good too. You want to be able to inspire and spread all that love and support, right? You do. Which we wouldn't say that, right? That's just like double confirmation here. But it's like, something here needs to change. There needs to be a shift, because I think you've been giving to the wrong people, or you've just been giving too much. You've been overextending, and then it leaves you feeling depleted, drained, empty, and then you wonder, like, am I just being over dramatic? Am I just reading too much into this? Maybe I'm just being too sensitive. Maybe I'm just tripping. No, you're not. No, you're not. Otter, that's interesting that the otters come out reverse at the bottom underneath the gazelle. It's like, you want to be happy, but there's something deep inside where you know, like, something here needs to change, because this is not it. Feeling annoyed, feeling low, making excuses, things like that. Anyways, anything else for Taurus for the second half of August? Is my deck upside down? It is, so I'm gonna flip it. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus for the second half of August. Tell me why I heard December. December could be a relevant month for someone out here. Wow, we talked about July, we talked about December. Any messages for Taurus for the second half of August 2022? Messages for Taurus for the second half of August. Eight of Cups reversed here. There might be something coming around from your past. Something... Let's see. Anything else for Taurus for the second half of August? Oh my god, this card. Page of Cups. Oh, okay. So, some of you Some of you might just get a message from someone you had walked away from or left behind, or, you know, maybe you distance yourself from, because whenever they would come around you, it was just a little pity party, and like you would be there for them, but again, it would be draining. Maybe it's time back to a person in your life who was very in and out, very wishy-washy, giving you that inconsistent energy, where they would come to you when they needed something, and they come to you when they had problems, and you would be there for them, and you would give them the best advice, and then they would just disappear when their life was going good and they didn't need you any longer, right? So for some, with that Eight of Cups reverse, indicating something from your past or something that had left your life coming back around, and the fact that this is coming with the Page of Cups, indicating that this is a message. So maybe someone's coming in, and we'll take a quick look into this before we wrap this up. Maybe someone's coming in to apologize and be like, hey, Taurus, you were always there for me and I was never there for you, and I'm sorry, and I wish I could do things differently or make things up for you. Like, for some, you could be receiving an apology. Maybe someone's done a lot of reflecting. Maybe you distance yourself from someone and they're realizing how much of a difference you made in their life and how maybe they took you for granted. Like, maybe there's someone around you, or someone who was around you, who is now noticing your disappearance, or noticing maybe your energy's changed. Maybe it's because, like, again, you become aware of this and you've given less. Maybe you were going out of your way, given 80% effort, and you are only receiving 20% back. It's like, so then instead of giving that 80% effort, you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna just give 20% back. They notice that, they realize, hey, something's changed, Taurus has changed, and then they took it in and they looked at themselves. They're like, wait, maybe I need to do a little bit of self-reflection here. So maybe someone has, and they're coming through and they're like, yo, Taurus, I noticed your energy has changed, and it made me realize where I haven't been maybe given the best to you that you deserve. Like, you know, you get the vibe. So maybe there's someone who's done a lot of self-reflection here, and they're realizing that, oh shit, I love Taurus and I want Taurus to be in my life, and I don't want to like lose them, right? Maybe someone's done some reflection like that. Strength out here could be dealing with a Leo. We also have Aries energy as well. Five of Swords reversed. So see, some of you are receiving an apology. We do have the Devil and the Ace of Swords. And the Two of Cups. Someone has become aware. And Justice. Wow. Someone has become aware of their own flaws and where they've been approaching things the wrong way. Like, someone's become aware of where they haven't been the best to you, or haven't been the best of friend, or the best, you know, you get the point. They've done a lot of thinking, they've done a lot of reflection here with Justice and the Two of Cups. They've done a lot of thinking and reflecting on this connection. And again, with that Five of Swords reversed to the Strength, it's like someone is dropping their pride, someone's dropping their ego, coming in here to apologize or try to make things up with you, and they want to balance the scales. They realize how much of an impact that you made in their life, and sometimes it's like you don't know what you got till it's gone, and it's like you may have removed yourself or distanced yourself, and you're like, fuck it, like, I'm gonna give the same energy back. And by you giving them the same energy, they realize, like, oh shit, I don't want to lose Taurus, right? So sometimes people be having wake-up calls, and this person may have had a wake-up call, or there's someone around you who's had a wake-up call, realizing, like, oh my god, like, I don't want to lose Taurus. Taurus is someone who has always been by my side through the thick and thin since day one, ride or die, and I don't want to lose that kind of, because there's not many people like that in this world. There's a lot of takers, right? Very rare to come across someone like you, Taurus. And so this person just better not take you for granted. And that's the thing, it's like, now that you become aware of these things, you know better, and you're not going to just like wear your heart on your sleeve and let anybody just come in and take what they want and then leave, you know? So yeah, very interesting reading, Taurus. We don't need to clarify anything. So with that being said, we're gonna leave it here. Know your worth, know your value. You're the fucking emperor out here, and you shouldn't be settling for anything less than what you deserve. So just know your worth, know your value. But some people are realizing, like, oh shit, I gotta make things right with Taurus. So you may experience that in the coming weeks. Some people, maybe multiple people coming in, apologizing, or want to just clear the air, or bring things back into balance. So just keep that in mind. Keep your eyes peeled. Know your worth. Know your value. Put yourself first. And yeah. Alright, Taurus. With that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. If this was insightful or helpful, please let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.